Spirit of Lights. Hi y'all. Today we are doing an advice video. Today I am going to give my advice to one of our long-term Spirit of Lights. They left a request and I love them so much and they always been good to Spirit. So yeah, so we're going to read their advice today and Spirit going to do the best they can. In the beginning, me and Nadine read it. We were just like, oh my goodness, okay. I don't know. I don't know. And anyway, y'all know I love y'all comments. And if y'all have any advice after this request that I read, y'all seeking advice, leave it in the comments and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you like. Thank you in advance for the super things if you feeling kind, and thank you in advance for hitting the like button, and thank you for all of your comments. We all are going to appreciate a good read, okay? So let me get my gum on. And it's great. I love great. Okay. I took a picture of it. I made sure it didn't get lost in the comments, okay? Alright. One thing I like taking a picture of the comments because when I can't see, I could just make it bigger. Okay. It's from Chris Grandi. 5615. Hey Chris, hey. Okay. Spirit, I need your advice. How do you deal with a cheating boyfriend? Child, I think we all need that advice. At some point in our life, we all need that advice, okay? So me and my boyfriend, we were dating for a few months now, and it's been all love, sweet gifts, and such. We spent my birthday, Christmas, New Year's together. Oh, I was really living the moment for the first time. That wasn't until I had suspicions that he was cheating on me. So I created a fake account and started texting him. I got him to confess everything sexual that he did in the past months, and he never did mention he had a boyfriend. So I took screenshots and on Valentine's Day, I confronted him. My heart shattered. We had so many plans together. I even got a summer job so we can be together on his summer job. Child, when he confessed what he did, I was so heartbroken. At first I thought blocking him, but then I thought maybe I should keep him. Maybe we can work on our relationship and benefit from his finances. He has a good job and gets paid. What do you think, Spirit? Child. After all of that, oh my God, I was thinking maybe we should stay together for the benefit, for the finances, because he got a good job and he get paid. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Okay. I done read the comment. Okay. So I'm going to go back through it and I'm just get my thoughts. Okay. How do you deal with a cheating boyfriend? Well, is. Cheating is so messed up. Now, if y'all in agreement to see other people and y'all both being clear that you're not monogamous, cheating is so messed up. It does so much to a person in the relationship. It brings in dishonesty to the relationship, distrust to the relationship, animosity to the relationship. It just brings so much unwanted stuff with cheating. And I feel like when people cheat, they already know why they cheating. And cheating means different things to different people. Like someone could be like love you and they just see sex as sex and they don't care nothing for the person. But in some people have sex and they start to feel something for the person. I'm one of those people that if sex is involved, I start to feel a lot. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to feel a lot for you before the sex even gets started. So, a lot of time when people are cheating, they either are ready. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off. They got one foot out the door already. And a lot of times they just waiting on you to find out. Because the moment you find out, they know that you're going to be heartbroken. They know you're going to be angry. They know you're going to be mad. And you're going to be done with them for the moment. So, while you healing and feeling hurt and everything, they free. They gone. They gone about their business because you probably told them, I don't want to see your cheating A no more. I don't want nothing to do with your cheating A. F your cheating A. You probably said all that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? As long as they didn't get caught, that's not what they wanted. They were going to continue cheating as long as they didn't get caught. But the moment they get caught, child, you set them free. The truth will set you free. You done set them free and they ready to go about their business. So they could do whatever they want. And then when you start to feel like you miss them or you need them in your life or you want to work on a relationship, they done got everything out their system for that moment. And now they ready to be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. This never gonna happen again. Or sometimes they'll shift the blame on you. If I wouldn't have cheated if you didn't do this. I wouldn't have continued seeing the person if you didn't put me out. They'll find ways to shift the blame on you and have you feeling guilty to why they cheated. When really, they just a liar. They're a sneaky, lying person. That's why they cheated. Because they couldn't be honest with you. They couldn't tell you to your face they want to be with somebody else. Maybe they still want to be with you, but they want to feel maybe a different vibe, because it is every time you're with a different person. It's a different vibe. It's never the same. It's never the same. So I don't know the reason for cheating, because I'm only hearing what Chris told me. But what I do know is that if what Chris is saying is true, then they was already one foot out the door. And a lot of times when a person cheats, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. You could be like the perfect girlfriend, the perfect wife, the perfect boyfriend, the perfect lover, and they still will cheat. Because it's in their character. It's in their nature. It's what they do. They haven't come to a full circle to say, I want to be committed to one person. The reason why they tell you that they committed to you and that they want y'all in a relationship and that it's just you and them is because they can't see you with nobody else. They can't see you with nobody else, but they can cheat the first chance they get. honest with the person. You can let a person know either I outgrown you or I haven't matured enough for you. I'm not there with you yet. I'm not feeling like I can be monogamous with you. I'm not feeling like we should be in a committed relationship. When it's true love, they're gonna tell you, look, this is what's up. This is what I'm going through. And I just want to tell you, then to go behind your back and start cheating on you. A person being cheated on, and they find out, a lot of times they devastated. And sometimes a person may not be cheating on you, but they find out you cheating. They ready to go because they're giving you their heart and commitment and their time, and then you cheating on them and you can't even be honest with them, but then you want them to stay in a broken relationship with you because now it is broken. Once a person cheat, it is broken. Oh my God. I'm gonna just tell you this for a second, okay? Imagine a beautiful, crystal, perfect glass, tall glass. And it tipped over. It didn't break. It didn't shatter. But when you looked at it, it had a crack in it. And once a glass get a crack in it, it's pretty much broken. There's gonna always be some dilemma, some drama, some curiosity, some wonder. And even if you try not to bring it up, the moment that they do something that make you feel like they being sneaky, you're gonna be asking questions, and then they gonna be feeling some type of mad way. They gonna be feeling some type of way. They gonna be feeling resentful because it's like, you forgave me. You let me back into your heart. You let me back in your home. You let me back in your life. Why you gotta bring it up? Because they'll never want to be reminded of what they done to you. So, when you being cheated on, think about that. Think about that glass that got a crack in it now. Every time you look at that glass, every time you lift that glass up, you might even get cut. The same way with the relationship. Instead of you, with glass, a cracked glass, broken glass, you might as well just throw it away and be done with it, right? But, we're talking about humans, and you got memories together, you got history together, so of course you're not going to just throw it away. You know what I'm saying? For example, I'm going to use myself. When I found out my second husband, yes, I know a lot of y'all new here. Spirit been married twice. Okay. Spirit been married twice. All right. Yes. And I had someone who continued to ask me to marry him for years, and I didn't marry him. Okay. But I've been married twice. Okay. My second husband, when I found out he was cheating, child, I was not about to throw his tail out because we married. I was not about to throw him out. We had financial obligations. We had children to take care of. My children that I brought to the marriage and my son that we had. We had us spiritually to take care of. We were married. So when I found out, yes, I was very hurt, very upset. But the first thought in my mind wasn't, oh, you got to go, you got to get out. I told him, end it. End it. Be done with it. I don't care what you got to do, but when you leave this house, when you come back, you're done. And then once you're done, then we're going to talk about things. Then we're going to talk about where we're going to go from there. He said, I'm sorry, babe. I'm yourself. Go in that bullish of a relationship, and then when you come back, then we can talk. I ain't see him. I ain't see him for a couple of days. I had to continue doing everything I was doing, continue working, continue to get out, so continue taking care of my kids. I was working at a food place to bring in food. I was working at a tax place to do taxes, and I was driving trucks and taking care of my kids. And I just had a baby not too long ago. When he finally came home, he said, "Babe, I need a little bit more time." What? Are you out your effing mind? Are you crazy? Little kids, get out the room. This for solely adults. Are you out your mind? He said, "Please, please, I love you. You my wife. You my wife." I said, "Do not come back here until you in that relationship. I don't want to talk about anything until you in that relationship." He said, "I can't do it. Because every time I try to tell her that I just want to be with my wife, I just want to be with my family, she started talking about she's going to, I don't want to say the word, it's sensitive, but she's going to knock herself off. She's just going to be done with life because she can't live without him." Child. And I did story time. Y'all know what I said. And what I said did not resonate to like, oh, okay, my wife really want me to end this, and I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna fix my marriage. No, I ended up in the hospital, completely paralyzed, cannot move. He attacked me because of what I said when he told me he couldn't end the relationship with that woman. That's why I ended my marriage. So if anybody ever wanted to know why my second marriage ended, we went through a lot of stuff. We've been through a lot together. And I didn't end my marriage because he cheated. I ended my marriage because he put his hands on me in front of my youngest daughter. Not only did that affect me, it affected our marriage, and it affected my children and my youngest daughter the most. And I still haven't did story time on that. And it changed my entire life. Every routine I had changed everything. So a lot of times when a person is cheating, it don't have nothing to do with you. Nothing. And I realized back then, and I realized now, that had nothing to do with me. He was going to cheat anyway because that's his character. That was who he was. And no matter what he said, no matter what he did, he lost his wife. Period. Now, he says that I'll always be his wife spiritually because he only got married once and he ain't getting married again. Then you know you're going to have to deal with something when you're gone. Because you're going to have to answer to what you did to your wife. Now, that's enough about me. Depending on your situation, I'm going to be honest. If you're not and you don't have no children with the person. You don't have no obligations with that person, like real obligations, like marriage and children, and huge financial obligations. Put that glass in the garbage, wrap it in newspaper, put it in the garbage so it don't cut nobody else. If you continue keeping that glass around, you're going to just get little tiny pieces of glass. Like, now you get little pieces of glass in your finger and it hurt. You can't see it, but it hurt. You're going to go through that with the relationship. You're going to go through that with the relationship. Okay, let's continue on. And I hope that wasn't too much for you. I hope you can handle that. This part right here. Me and my boyfriend were dating for a few months now. It's been all love, sweet gifts and such. Child, he cheated in the cupcake phase. Y'all haven't been together for years. Y'all haven't been together for almost a year. He cheated on you in the cupcake phase. I'm going to say this to that one statement. Love thyself. Love yourself too much. Love your spirit so much that you is not going to let somebody of a few months torment your spirit. It's only been a few months and he cheated in the cupcake freaking stage. I dare you. I dare you to cheat on Chris like that. You got me upset now. Because I know Chris is so freaking good, so freaking sweet, so freaking kind. But you know how it is. We all feel like we in love in the cupcake stage. You just feel like it's so much and it feels so good. You don't want to give it up. You don't want to lose that. And then you don't want to have to find out that somebody else is getting what you used to get. But you got to outweigh the pros and cons. Where do cheating stands with you? Because if you're an honorable person and cheating is like a deal breaker, if you're not married to them, you ain't got no kids by them, you ain't got no financial obligation, it's a deal breaker. They done cheated in the cupcake stage, child. You know what y'all should have did? Been friends. If y'all wasn't committed to one another, y'all was just friends and they did something like that, you wouldn't be this devastated. But because y'all kind of committed yourself to each other, it hurts. I know it hurts. And sometimes people need growth. Not saying that y'all can't come back together in the future. Sometimes people need growth in their life. We spent my birthday, Christmas, and New Year's together. It was really living the moment for the first time. That wasn't until I had suspicions that he was cheating. Yeah, you know how it is when you first get into a relationship. Everything is good. Everything seemed great. I know I'm in a new relationship now, and I think I found out so much stuff. I thought I knew a lot when I was before I made a commitment, but now I made a commitment to be in a relationship. I done found out so much stuff. But because I have love for the person and we're honest with each other, I'm learning patience. But I can tell you this. I can tell you 2,000%. If I found out once that this man was sleeping or seeing someone else while we in a committed monogamous relationship, and we still in the cupcake page. Okay, I've been talking to him for 2 years. I've been talking to him for a whole year, and then I made a commitment for a year. So altogether, I've been talking to him for 2 years, right? I still feel like that's a cupcake stage for me. I'm not a person that move really, really fast. I can. But I'd rather not. I'd rather take my time. Because when you move a little slow, you see things. When you're moving too fast, you miss a lot. It's important to slow the freak down sometimes, especially with starting new relationships. Slow down so you can catch the stuff that is important, and that will help you with your decision making. Now, for his birthday, for Christmas and New Year's, it was just everything in the moment. I bet through that was so beautiful and so nice, but then he got suspicious that the person was cheating on him. And it probably was intuition, because we all can feel something. We all can feel something, that something isn't right. And that's another thing. Pay attention to people when they switch up their behavior on you. Pay attention to that. Okay. Now, it says that he was cheating on me. I was suspicious that he was cheating on me. So I created a fake account and started texting him. I got him to confess everything sexual that he did in the past months and never did mention he had a boyfriend. So I took a screenshot, and on Valentine's Day I confronted him. Child, Chris confronted him on Valentine's Day. I know that was like a lot. I know that was a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I could have done that, but you know, when we feel like we're being cheated on, we can get the guts to do what we gotta do. But I do feel like that was brave to start like an account and start having a relationship or chatting with the boyfriend that's your boyfriend, and he not know if it's you. But in another hand, it is very deceitful. It's dishonest, and you don't want to stoop to another person's level. But I do feel good that you did do what you had to do. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now, the fact that he screenshotted evidence, the fact that he's conversating with him, evidence, the fact that he admitted, ew, all of the sexual things he done with, that he had been doing. In the past months. Child. He confronted him on Valentine's Day. Now you got evidence that you don't know if you was 100% thought about or protected in the relationship while he was cheating. And then, people kiss on each other and they ain't got no condom on their lip. And then in your face, smiling in your face, and you're thinking everything good. He done jeopardize your health. Dealing with somebody that you don't know. You don't know that person. You don't know who that person been with or who that person been with. And then, how dare you be able to admit this to someone else other than your own man, your own person. So you just couldn't tell your person all the stuff that you was doing? No, because you continue wanting your person. You still want to feel good. You still want all what Chris can give you. Your cake and ice cream too. and then go have ice cream. Taking advantage of a person's heart. But I could tell you right now, if it was me, it's just my opinion, if it was me, because it's only been a few months, and he done admitted all of the sexual things, now you ain't even gotta imagine, you know, there's no more use for that glass. There's no more use for that glass in this lifetime right now. Maybe down the line, depending on if they have growth, because you know sometimes people are young and they need growth, and they need sometimes somebody don't realize what they got until it's gone. But if you stay with them, they're gonna continue taking advantage of you and never appreciate you for any of the things that you have done and given them and been there for them. They're just not gonna appreciate it. They're just gonna say, oh, I can do this. They're still gonna be here. Not gonna care 1 cent about your heart. He said, I confronted him. My heart shattered. We had so many plans together. Even got a summer job so we can be together on his summer job. Child, when he confessed, when he did, I was so heartbroken. I thought blocking him, but then I thought maybe I should keep him. I'ma say this. I know you were hurt. Any human, you know, in that situation would be devastated unless they just didn't give a crap about the person. But I would say this. I feel like you can have a deep conversation with the person just to get some type of understanding if that's what you need. But I feel like you need to take time off from this relationship and spend time with yourself and go through some healing with your spirit. I feel like he had no regards for your feelings at all. Even if you don't block the person, take some time away from the person, and because time will tell you if you feel like you can go through this, and it also will tell you that you don't deserve this. And you will know if you're going to put up with someone like that. Maybe we can work on our relationship and benefit from the finances. He has a good job and get paid. What do you think, Spirit? No. 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 Now that relationship just gonna become transactional. And you're gonna become just as cold-hearted as that person is. Okay, he got a good job. But at this moment, he don't have a good heart. And if you accept what he do now, it's child, it's only been a few months. What the freak is he gonna do in a year? What's he gonna do in 3 years? What's he gonna do in 5 years? He might have a good job. But I can tell you this right now. Think about yourself. Because when a person's out there cheating, a cheater is a liar. And when a cheater is ready to be done, the things that you are thinking about and considering, they're not even going to consider that. They ain't even going to think twice. They're going to be gone. it's gonna be over. I say it's still early enough for you. A few months ago, before him, you was okay without his good job. You're gonna be okay again without his good job. And the moment you close the door to something that's not good for you, the door is gonna open for something better for you. It could be a place, a person, or a thing. But you don't want to keep going through that cycle of being hurt. Like messing with that broken glass and little chips and pieces cutting and scratching you here and there. And then you don't even see the scratch, but you feel pain. I say nope. He ain't good enough for you. He ain't good enough for you. And that's it. That's my advice. Be done with it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night. Spirit Girl is out of here. Bye, y'all.